This is the Department of State Development's office in Broome, and this is the Kimberley LNG Open Day, Department for State Development. I'll just go inside. Department of Planning have their display store. You can fill in a response form and we'll get back to you, and questions, comments and feedback. Unfortunately, they haven't provided a venue within this meeting to do that in an appropriate or comfortable way. You go in here and you can see that they've created a room. They've got a continuous DVD playing. It's basically a rundown of the workshops that they conducted but didn't inform anyone about. So we come out of this room. Again, we've asked to fill in a response form and they'll get back to us. Again, questions, comments and feedback, but where is this being provided to be undertaken in a comfortable way. We make our way through the other room that's here. You can see over here we've got Woodside Energy and their little display that basically doesn't tell us where desalination plants are, sewage ponds are. I think it's got 3 trains here, but according to the scope document and the social impact assessment document, there's up to 14 trains. This is Woodside's presentation, basically three maps and a promotional banner. We come over here, Department of Fisheries here.
Country, you know, to reduce the fire fuel, but there is no control.
We make our way through here.
Oh, okay.
We're over here now to the WA Tourism desk. The tourism assessment document was released yesterday, and fortunate for us, copies have been made available to the public. And this is the free tea and coffee facilities we have over here. So this is basically how the state government, Department of State Development conduct a public open forum. Excuse me, I was just wondering if you could say a few words to the camera in regards to your impressions of how this open day was conducted.
Sure, look, basically what I've seen here today is a populace that is really unhappy with what's happened here today. Basically, the feeling I get from every single person who's come here is that they don't see this as a proper process, and they don't feel that their voice and their words are being heard by this process.
Do you think that the social impact assessments that have been undertaken have been transparent and fair?
No, look, I don't think they have been. I think the fact that there were community members who weren't aware of the social impact consultation process, and then when they became aware, were told they weren't able to attend, certainly doesn't indicate that it's a fair and open process.
Thank you very much. Ladies, I hear you laughing over here in the corner. I was just wondering if you could fill me in on what was so funny.
Their little DVD presentation was quite pathetic, so that's what we're laughing about, really.
And what particular part of their DVD do you find?
There was no interaction. It's just a dictatorship, really.
Have you got any comments you'd like to say regarding what was taking place here today?
I think there's a real lack of genuine community dialogue. There's no record of comments made by public officers. There's no record of what questions were asked, and so we've really got no way, and people who couldn't make it have got no way of actually knowing, okay, what's been said and what the truth is. So I don't find it very satisfactory at all.
Have you had a chance to read the tourism assessment document that was released yesterday?
No, I've just downloaded it this morning, so I've been scanning it, but yeah, it's just been released on the eve of the public forum, so it's a long document and it'll take a while to read through.
I understand that I heard you raise a few questions and your concerns. What is one of your major concerns?
Well, look, I think if there's an attitude by public officers within the Department of State Development that this is inevitable, that one day this kind of development will happen on the Kimberley coast, then that's really preempting any of the studies that we're talking about doing or any of the processes. So I found that really quite disturbing that was said. Yeah.
Thank you very much.